Let me cut my light on. Ooh, I kid you not. I got up at 3:45. Happy birthday, Isaiah. It's my grandson's birthday. If he sees this video, which I don't think he watched my videos, but I'm passing my birthday to my grandson. How y'all doing this morning? Let me look at something. I am doing well. There we go. Oh, I done sat down here with no fan. You know that can't work. I actually carried my fan in my bedroom last night because I was hot as crap. So I'm one fan down. I need to go to Amazon and order me a fan for my bedroom. Yes, I do. How y'all doing? We have turned into a new month. It is May. And look what I got yesterday for my makeup. Isn't that cute? It was on Amazon. So for my makeup tray, I put that on the top shelf. All the current makeup that I'm using, oops, is up here. And let me tell you what I'm smelling like today, because I got to go in these folks' hospital. I'm smelling like some cloud. And I added some of this Target Sweet on the Outside. So that's what I'm smelling like today. That's not even on my tray, but I wanted to do something different for going into the hospital today. So I'm really not going to get dressed until maybe lunchtime, because I don't have to be there till, I can leave my house at 11:30 or 12. So I'm really not going to get dressed until closer to that time. I'm just going to work in my robe. Y'all know skincare is very important no matter. There we go. What age or anything you got going on, skincare is very important. And so I'm going to take my time with this today. I'm going to take my time. Meaning I'm going to let each layer sit and absorb in before we add the next, which is very important. So May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I know because I work on the Equity, Inclusion, and Diversity Committee at work, and we are kind of close on all of the holidays or what's going on. So I got my team together at work, and we took a group picture. So for the month of May, I will be wearing all green on YouTube whenever I make a video to bring awareness to mental health and removing any type of stigmas. So I wanted to do something different today. I'm always doing something different, ain't I? And to sort of give some tips regarding ways you can, keep things stable for people who are 50 and over when it comes to your mental health. So I'm going to be sitting here. Let me get my skincare out too. I'm just going to pull everything out. And I'm not even going to do my makeup early because you know I'm going out at lunchtime. So let me move this. And I will put a time stamp on when the tips actually start. So I got about 10 tips for mental health, to improve your mental health for those 50 and over. And I'm sure it's for anybody because I'm looking at them and it's for anybody. You know what? I should go on and put my earrings on today, right now. But I don't know what pair I want to wear. Okay, y'all. Number 1, stay active. Engage in regular and physical activity. Even if it's just a walk every day. Y'all know I love walking. Exercise is great for physical and mental health. So get outside. If you live in an urban area, get outside, walk you a few blocks. See what's going on different in the neighborhood. If you got a gym membership, go to the gym. If you live somewhere where you can go to a park, go to a park. And I can't believe they got that as number 1. Stay active. That's number 1 for people 50 and over to help balance out your physical and mental health. So you know I'm talking to myself. I am talking to myself too. I am not excluded, honey. I am not excluded. So this is not a jab at you. I'm reminding myself that I need to stay healthy. Number 2 is socialize. Stay connected with friends and family. Socialization is vital to your mental health. So make time for gatherings, phone calls, video chats. Make time for that. Oh, I forgot to say today. Today is May the 1st. Mental Health Awareness Month. Number 3, move toward a healthy diet. Remember the food pyramid? Have a portion of each thing on the pyramid. Eat a balanced diet. Foods rich, a plate rich with fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins. A healthy diet can positively affect your mood, can enhance your mood and energy levels. So we got to stay active, socialize, and a balanced diet. Can go for anybody, really. Okay, put some good eye cream on. Practice mindfulness and relaxation. And I'm not getting all up in the hoo-hoo, but you know, you can actually do this when a situation arises and you feel yourself getting angry and you want to blurt out something. That's when you step back first and take a breather before you respond. You're practicing mindfulness. When you step back away from the situation and you take a breather before you respond. Practice relaxation techniques. A little deep breathing. I've always been a shallow breather. So I've always been interested in deep breathing. And I've heard a lot of people do not actually take deep breaths on a day-to-day basis, because I breathe from my throat. Everything with me is right in this area. But you should actually be breathing from your diaphragm, or take a few minutes out of the day to practice deep breathing. That sort of cleans everything out of your lungs. It says deep breathing and meditation helps to reduce stress and promotes relaxation. You know, you don't have to be on 10 all the time. You can chill. You can actually just be sitting down not thinking of nothing. You don't have to always be thinking of stuff, doing the stuff, thinking of stuff, doing stuff, thinking stuff, doing the stuff. And I know most of my girls here on YouTube can relate to number 5. It says, engage in activities. Get into your hobbies or things that you are interested in. You know, a lot of us do YouTube right now. It's just a hobby. For me, when I first started, I wanted to learn how to edit. I wanted to learn another skill. Just in case, because, you know, I had my little regular 9 to 5, but I always, even when it came to my professional life, I always stayed 2 steps ahead of the game. And I wanted to learn how to edit. But get into your hobbies and things of interest. I really want to find somebody doing line dancing in my area so I can go to line dancing classes. I have seen them, but they're in Southern Maryland, which is a ways from me. But I would really like to find a line dancing group in my area so I can go to their sessions. But find activities you enjoy, whether it's gardening, painting, reading, or just anything that brings you joy and happiness. Some people like to color. Hey, Miss Pam. Some people like to paint. Some people like to organize. Actually, some people love to organize and clean. It brings them peace. There's nothing wrong with that. Number 6, seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out to a professional if you ever get overwhelmed. If you feel like you're struggling, if you feel like you white knuckling it in life, you can get you some therapy, some counseling. Can be very beneficial in managing any type of anxiety, stress, depression, anything that you might be going through. And I'm so glad we're in 2024, because a lot of those resources you don't have to even leave your home for. So we're going over 10 tips to help elevate your mental health or to keep you balanced, because May is Mental Health Awareness Month and we are removing the stigma. As a matter of fact, when I went through, well, I'm not going to say when I went through nursing school because that was years ago, but in my nursing journey, they wanted to consider your mental health as one of your vital signs. And they've actually implemented that. You know, they take your temperature, they take your pulse, they take your blood pressure, they take your weight, and then they ask you how you're feeling mentally. Because they have integrated that into the health system where mental health is considered like one of your vital signs. Now, number 7, you want to limit your consumption of alcohol and avoid drugs. It says be mindful that excessive consumption of alcohol, or be mindful of excessive consumption of alcohol. Excess drinking has a negative effect on your mental health. Avoid recreational drugs as they can exacerbate any type of mental health issues you may have. You think you're escaping, but you're really having more problems than what you started with. I'm going to put a little extra vitamin C on here. Okay. Our next tip is stay informed. Educate yourself about mental health issues, resources in your community. Knowledge is power. Like on my job, we have multiple resources. We have our in-house coaches. I forgot what they call them, but we have an immediate in-house resource, and then they have access to get immediate health care, mental health assistance if you need it. Like if you have to wait, if you call a psychiatrist or a mental health professional, psychologist office, and it's a long wait, we have a way through my job where they'll bump you up at the top of the line. So before you have any issues, you want to tap into any resources you have out in the community. And when this live is over, I'll put the 1-800 number. Oh, I'm getting ready to break out in the sweat. I'll put the 1-800 number, the nationwide 1-800. Did they call it 311 now? I can't remember, but I'll put the number in my description. Oh gosh, I'm breaking out. I don't know how in the world this makeup thing is gonna go when you break out in sweats. Stay positive. Focus on the positive aspects of life and practice gratitude. You know, no matter what you're going through it. Meaning it's not going to be there forever. Oh, I'm just about to bust out. Maintain a positive outlook to improve your resilience and overall well-being. You know, there are a lot of things. If you've lived to be 50, you've been through a lot of things in your life. And I'm sure there were some things you never thought you would get through. Lean on that. Lean on that. And I have always, ever since my 20s, whenever I felt I was backed up against the wall and I was going through something challenging, and some people are not even going to know what I'm talking about, but I always remember the movie Rocky and the man running up the steps. Dum, 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 dum. That used to be my ringtone at one time. I would always remember that movie Rocky and him running up all those steps. I think that place is in Philadelphia too. So get you a little thing that you can always keep in your mind, that whenever you feel overwhelmed or you think you're not going to get past something, to remind you that you will get over it. The sweat is going to end my life today, y'all. And I have a fan blowing on me. I know you hear that fan. Fan has been blowing on me all morning. I just got out the shower and I'm breaking out in a sweat and I gotta go to a class. That sounds like a whole lot of stressors, don't it? You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to lay my butt back down and cool off. That's what I'm about to do. Because I'm going through. The other tip I want to give you, and it goes for everybody, is to continue to have regular checkups with your providers. Schedule your regular health care checkups. Your provider monitors your physical and mental health. We just talked about that. Don't hesitate to discuss any concerns or symptoms you may be experiencing. And we already discussed that. Because yes, in the medical field, they will ask you, how are things going? So these are the tips that I found, and that's what we're going to be discussing for May, is mental health awareness. Ooh, necklace, don't you come off. And remember, mental health is just as important as physical health, and taking care of it is essential for your overall well-being. So check in on yourself and check in on your people. I have just completed my skincare. I want you to, that's part of taking care of myself every day. I want you to take care of yourself as well. And I will see you. Don't forget, we're wearing green. This is the closest I can get to a green robe, but we're wearing green for the month of May to bring awareness to mental health, to show our support for bringing awareness to mental health. And I will see you on my next Rich upload. Take care of yourself. Peace, riches.